Hi there guys, just going to do a quick bit of chronographing with the 17 HMR. Just going to shoot from my bench here, just got it set up on there, and just panning over here to the right at the old Chrony. Just going to try and find out what the proper speeds are, and I'm just going to sit down and set up on the bench, just one sec. Okay, got the chronograph set up. I'm going to take a few shots now and then write them down. I'm going to do at least 12 shots because from what I've read and what I've kind of watched over some of the videos I've watched, they generally do tend to sort of chronograph at least 10 or more rounds. Between 12 and 15, that's the best kind of average numbers that you'll get over your extreme spread and standard deviation. So here goes. Okay, that's 23:57. Okay. 7. Sorry guys, I'm just writing this down at the moment because better to have it on paper. Okay, 24:19. $23.90. $23.29. And these are Federal V-Shock 17 HMR 17 grain, yeah, V-Max with a polymer tip. $23.65. 23. 65. $23.38. $23.82. 24, 13. $24.09. $23.94. I'll put 2 more rounds in. Just bear with me, guys. $23.46. And the last round. $23.99. Now I just want to sort of say, guys, that these bullets have been sorted with a bullet comparator, and so I mean that's about as much sorting as you can do, sort of to segregate these accurately as best you can. I mean, there's always going to be variations in these, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add all these up, and then you divide by the number of shots that you've taken. So we've taken 12 shots. So when you add all these numbers up that you've written down, you can then work out what your extreme spread is. But thankfully the chronograph will work out what my standard deviation is. So I'm just going to stop right there and do the calculations, and I'll let you see what that is in a second. Okay. Hi there, guys. Right, I'm just going to add up these numbers now and then tell you the results. Just 1 second. Hi there, guys. Right, I've just calculated those out. Well, added the numbers up, I should say. And as you can see there are all the speeds, with the last one there being 23.99. And then what you do is, once you've added all those up, they will come to, what was that, 28,541 divided by 12, and that gives you then 2,378 feet per second. That's your average over your 12 rounds. The chronograph worked out the standard deviation is 30.6 feet per second, which is not too bad for, say, this is factory rounds, don't forget. The extreme spread was 90-32, so that's 90 feet per second, which again, you know, most people tend to shoot these things probably up to 200 yards, so I mean you'll have to sort of kind of sort your ammo as best you can, if you know, if you're bothered about doing that sort of thing. It does make a little bit of difference to sort it, so you're not going to try and get real big velocity jumps. This is why I've sorted this out, and so I think that it always pays just to spend. It doesn't take long to sort that, you know, a few boxes out, and you know, you just do it there with a bullet comparator, and like I said, it can be a little bit finicky for some people, but sometimes, you know, when you want to push your accuracy so it counts that little bit further, I think it's well worth doing. Alright, catch you in a minute. That's nice, isn't it? Just zoom in a little bit. Might be doing some shooting there today. In the old mud bank there. I think there's some little remnants of some eggshells still left there. That's from where I am now. It's 420, 425, and just a bit further down here, the old two coconuts and steel plate. In fact, that just seems to be just hanging there. Let's just zoom out of that. Give you another little look at the old rifle that I was using. Yeah, this is my 17 HMR with a monoshot at the pod, bipod on the front. Just come around. The bolt I had made. Just give you a quick little close up of that. I love the way I've got this rifle to look now. Little bubble level on the top there, and I know what you're thinking. You know, why do you need a bubble level on a 17 HMR? But sometimes when you're shooting long range, and I mean, probably shoot this up to say 300, if not more, it does really kind of help knowing that you're not canting that rifle. You know, I mean, you're using factory ammunition as it is, so you really don't want to be adding to any extra difficulties. And it's fun to shoot these long range, you know, tests you for the wind and everything else. I mean, today is a great sunny wintry day. There's the old sign there you saw in a earlier video. And I think that sign is actually 1,003 yards. It would be nice to get some land that was actually that far away. Hopefully we will soon. Cheers guys. Hi guys, got a target set up there at 160 yards. I'm just going to try and hit that with these 17 grain Hornadys, these are, and just kind of see what kind of group I get from these. I've not really tried this before, grouping at this particular distance, so we'll give it a go, just see what happens. Okay, I know that you can't really sort of see that because the sun is behind me, and the target obviously kind of bleached out a little there, so you're not going to kind of see those impacts until I actually get up to the target. So just bear with me a minute and I'll show you the impacts on the steel. Hi there gang. Right, so I've just excuse me, I'm out of breath. There's the impact on the steel. I was shooting just a bit low, but that's like 6 hits on there. I'm just about to see that. There was one down there at the bottom, I think. But 160 yards, that's not too bad. But I didn't actually bring any more of my Federal V-Shock with me to see what they were kind of grouping at, so I'll have to put that into another video. And but yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not sure if I could actually tightened up some of that grouping with making sure I wasn't doing anything wrong. But yeah, not too bad. Cheers guys.